We are living through a very dangerous times. Uh, I mean, you go to bed every night and you worry that you're going to wake up in the morning and you find out there's a nuclear weapon dropped somewhere in the world. Yeah. So it's very dangerous because regardless of what the Epstein class in the West, regardless of what they say, the most dangerous regime in this world now is the genocidal Zionist maniacs. The animals, they are the terrorists, they are going to destroy this world. Now, and of course, they're just saying that when evil comes, it holds on to something. Yeah. So that evil is the genocidal Israeli Nazis. Now, their machinery was Epstein machinery. And through that machinery, basically, these Nazis taken over the United States, completely taken them over, their whole system. The elites of the US is completely compromised. They're taken over by the evil, and also along with that, they've taken over the Western democracy. All the key figures. They bought the politicians all over West. Yeah, and these are evil. These are so evil. You just have to look at the Epstein files, and you will know how evil these people are. And they really want Armageddon. They want to end this world, right? Now, it is so dangerous because I think we are just almost sleepwalking into it. We're sleepwalking into it because you must appreciate one thing. If anybody were to nuke anybody, it's going to come from Israel. Israel is going to drop the nuke. Yeah? Because they are a suicidal state, they are a genocidal state, they want Armageddon. The Christian Zionists want Armageddon. They want the world to end. And you think it's a joke, it's not. You just find out how these people talk, and I mean it's unbelievable. You talk the Islamic fundamentalist, you talk about Iran. I mean, in the civilization layer, you will score them probably 9 out of 10 in terms of being civilized. And Israel is -9. They are a Nazi state. They're a terrorist state. They kill little girls, little babies. They're genocidal states. This is not a state. It's a regime, it's a terrorist regime. Now they are basically destroying this whole world. Just listen to what Mark Rubio said. I'm gonna share Mark Rubio. Just listen to what he says.
There absolutely was an imminent threat, and the imminent threat was that we knew that if Iran was attacked, and we believed they would be attacked, that they would immediately come after us. And we were not going to sit there and absorb a blow before we responded, because the Department of War assessed that if we did that, if we waited for them to hit us first after they were attacked, and by someone else, Israel attacked them, they hit us first, and we waited for them to hit us, we would suffer.
Did you see that? Did you see what he says? He just let the cat out of the bag, really. All the narratives they've said, oh, Iran has got a nuclear weapon, that's how we're going to attack them. It's completely the opposite. Did you hear that? Because they are incompetent. I wouldn't say incompetent. They feel like it's out of their control. Because Israel is going to kill Khamenei. Israel is going to attack Iran regardless. And the moment they attack, Iran is going to attack American bases. Yeah. So basically, Israel is the big brother. Yeah. They are the big brother. They control America. America is just a poodle. Yeah. And can you believe this? It's just unbelievable. Who is calling the shot here? Yeah. So this is what it is at the moment. And my greatest fear is the way the war is heading. Yeah. Clearly, you just look. I'll just give you a reference to one channel of this. This guy is very good. His name is Mahmoud Odi. I think he somehow he gets a lot of original footage of the war. Yeah, so you see these are all the bombs. Yeah, so I mean, so he gets a lot of the thing, right? A lot of what is going on the war front. Yeah. So I mean, you can see what's going on. Of course, in the mainstream media, you don't see any of it. Yeah. If you go to YouTube, there is a lot of propaganda as well by a lot of parties, but there are some good sources you can go to and you can see what's happening. All the bases are pretty much wiped out from the Middle East. Yeah. And Israel is pounded like there is no tomorrow. Yeah. They just like completely. They will probably last another week after that. They already run out of their ammunitions. They're already running out. They haven't got much of it left. And then the moment their stock is finished, just imagine what's going to happen then. What's going to happen? And then this is where it's very dangerous. This is a very, very dangerous game. Now, Iran, you can see now, of course, look, it's a survival for them now. And they do not want to be facing this ever again. So there will be a natural tendency for Iran to go and basically bomb the hell out of Israel, bomb the hell out of everything in the Middle East. Yeah. Now, so where is the trigger line? Yeah, because when their stocks are empty, they are open, isn't it? They're open. All their the ships are open. Whole of Israel is open. You can bomb the hell out of them. You can completely destroy them. And it is at that point when the tactical nuclear weapon is going to be used. It is at that point. Yeah, because for Israel, then it becomes a survival. And they wouldn't even think twice. I think without anything, they were considering dropping tactical nuclear weapon in Iran. They're going to do that. And then what happens? The moment one bomb goes off, you can kiss everything goodbye. Yeah. I mean, I think there is a calculation I've seen, the radiation will go all the way to India. Yeah. Egypt's whole region will be destroyed. Yeah. Whole world is going to be, as we know it, is going to be over. Right. And we are at the very edge of it. It can happen anytime. Right. Now, so the whole world probably is holding its breath and depending on Iran not to cross the line. Yeah. You want Iran to be the decent one, which is irony, right? Yeah, everybody just deals Iran as if they're devil, but they are not. The devil is the Nazis, is the Israeli Nazis are the devil, right? And they are creating a situation whereby, like, they will be extinct as a state, and before that happens, they will drop the nuclear weapon, right? Now imagine, for safety, wouldn't it have been safer for Iran to have the nuclear weapon? Then we probably wouldn't come to this, because then there will be like a balance of power. And because that didn't happen, now the whole world is exposed as a result. Yeah. So it's a very, very, very dangerous situation. What these lunatics do not understand. They don't understand Iranian people. They don't understand Muslims, right? They don't understand us. Most of us, like, it's so funny. It's so funny. Like, Ali Khamenei was 78 years old, right? He was disabled. I think his one hand was paralyzed. Yeah, he was an old man. Yeah, and people like that. Even myself. I was talking about Uthman Hadi in Bangladesh, right? People, a good Muslim, cherishes a death of a martyr. They cherish that. Yeah, you cherish that. Now, for a Western mind, it's very difficult to. I live in the West. I'm like an ordinary Muslim. I cherish the death of a shaheed. Yeah, a martyr. You cherish that. Every Muslim cherishes that. This is what, in their head, they will never get it, because death is not something we are scared about. And Ali Khamenei was he's their Khalif, he's their leader. Yeah, and so it was not some morons say he was some sort of intelligent genius. It's not. He was in his house, exactly where he's supposed to be. Yeah, he's having a meeting. Yeah, with his family, and they killed him in his home. Oh my God, what kind of a moron will do something like that? I mean, again, let me just let you just let you hear this is Scott Ritter. I mean, try to listen to him what he says. Yeah,
regime change.
Right.
But we also therefore see the fatal flaw in the American plan. The first 6 bombs that struck Iran killed Ali Khamenei and a number of Iranian officials that were around him. The first 6 bombs. And those first 6 bombs spelled the doom of the American effort. We lost the war at that moment. Because we don't understand anything. Yeah. To all the ignorant people in your chat and in other people's chat and around the world, if you want to discredit Ali Khamenei, you keep him alive.
Absolutely.
You have him running from bunker to bunker to bunker.
That's right.
While
making him look like a chicken.
You show his impotence as a leader. And then you openly mock this impotence on social media abroad, promoting
intellectually
the strength of those whom you seek to replace him with. For instance, the Shah's son, Reza Pahlavi, could get on the air over and over again and say, "Where is Ali Khamenei? Where is your supreme leader? Hiding in a bunker while you pay the price for his sins." That's how you destroy Ali Khamenei.
Absolutely.
Do people know anything about the Shia faith? All you haters in the chats out there? Do you know jack squat about it? Do you know what the Battle of Karbala is? 10 October, I think, 688, something like that. Do you know who Hussein is?
No.
You know, Hussein, leading the faithful in the Battle of Karbala, was martyred at the hands of, the unbelievers. Do you know who Ali is? Do you know the significance of the last posting on Ali?
Do you see that? You see, just look at the knowledge of this American. Yeah, he's a great guy, and he was the inspector of the Iraq during the Iraq War. Yeah, he's a like really, really clever chap. All of listen to him.
X account where they invoke Ali. You just made a martyr.
Correct.
Of one of the most important religious figures in the Shia faith, second only to Sistani out of Najaf, the Twelver. Do you guys even know what Twelvers are? If I say Twelver, are the ignorant people out there promoting this conflict. Do you even know what I'm talking about? If you don't, that's why we lost. See, the Twelver faith is the largest branch of the Shia faith, and it deals with the succession of the caliphate, etc. You guys can Google it. You can look it up, do your own research. But the fact is, you don't know about it. Donald Trump doesn't know about it. Pete Hegseth certainly doesn't know about it. And anybody who planned this attack doesn't know about it. If the goal was to empower the Iranian people who are opposed to the regime of the Islamic Republic to rise up in the streets and take matters into their own hands, look at the streets of Iran today.
Absolutely.
I have video, Scott.
Absolutely. I mean, you look at the millions came out in Tehran, all over Iran, Pakistan, they're burning the embassies, Iraq, Bahrain, I mean, you name it, all over the world. Yeah. In fact, this is another problem, I would say. Although, yes, in Bangladesh, for example, I saw there is a very, very good support. And I think this is the level of knowledge between Muslims, how low they have gone to. The Shia Sunni card they played, this Nazis played Shia Sunni card for such a long time. Yeah, this is not a Shia Sunni issue. This is the good against evil. We got to fight this Nazi, Israeli, and Epstein class Western evil. These are monsters. Americans must fight them. Western civilized human being must fight them, because these people will make us extinct. They will. Yeah. And this is the time you really have to fight this devil, these demons you have to fight. And I will say this is a really wonderful
what you're talking about. Iran is a constitutional republic, an Islamic republic, but a constitutional republic. And therefore, does anybody realize what just happened? Because constitutionally, when the supreme leader,
somebody dies, somebody gets in.
Supreme jurisprudence, do you even know what this is, you stupid people? Donald Trump, the leader of the stupid people. Do you know what this is? And do you know what happens when he dies? They form a special committee, the president, the head of the judiciary, and somebody appointed by the Assembly of Experts. Do you guys know what that is? No, you don't, do you? No, you guys are just so stupid. The Assembly of Experts, who will designate the next supreme leader in consultation, but they will appoint somebody on this 3-person committee to continue the government of Iran. Now, the person that they have appointed, again, how stupid can people be? If the purpose of this strike was to create conditions in which Iran could not have a nuclear bomb, you just killed the one man that stopped Iran from having a nuclear bomb.
Absolutely. I said that because Khamenei issued 2 fatwas. I think Haniyeh said 40 years ago. He's been trying to do this for 40 years. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah, I think, let me just show you something where, yeah, is it? That's right. Just look at that. 40 years. Yeah. So he's been saying this coalition of forces allows us to do whatever I've earned to do for 40 years. Nathaniel, Bibi wanted to bomb Iran for 40 years, right? So this is not something that is new. This is their dream. This is the dream of Israel, because they bought pretty much every single Middle Eastern state. They control them. It's all Zionists. They control all of them. Yeah. Now, because it's gonna get very long, the video, if I listen to this, all of Scott's, I think, what he's been saying.
You brilliant chatmeisters studied the build up to the 12-day war in June and what was going on there, the internal discussion and debates taking place in Iran about whether or not they should in fact build a nuclear bomb to deter the very kind of action that's taking place today. And at the end of the day, and I got this personally from the Iranian president, who is still alive, he told me in a question I asked him in September, he said, we don't want a nuclear bomb. He said there's...
Right. So I think the question is, if they wanted it, look at the range of missiles they've developed, the drones they have developed. They're technologically so advanced, right? Iran could have developed the nuclear bomb any time they wanted. 40 years, they had 40 years to do it, because they knew this is going to come. They've been preparing for this. And they've deliberately decided that they're not going to go for the nuclear option because Khamenei was opposed to it. Yeah, he's a man of Allah. Yeah, he fears Allah, fears God, and that's why he didn't do it. So it is, and I know in the Western that because they're so blind with their like vomit. They don't see anything. Yeah, they could have done that. They would develop that. They've got 60% of enriched uranium, right? It wouldn't take them too long to make bombs. They can easily make nuclear bombs, right? And I think they should. They should, and then we wouldn't have this situation. If they had that, we wouldn't be facing this situation, right? So I think now let's just look now at aftermath. What has happened now? So. Now, the moment they have attacked Iran, as they have promised, they have attacked every single bases in the Middle East. And it is unbelievable how quickly they have totally destroyed. So basically, now you look what's going to happen as a result of this. Americans will be out from the Middle East completely. Yeah. There is 2 options, of course. One option is they're going to drop some strategic nuclear bomb. Yeah, just small one, which they are, I think, allowed. It will be, it's not big enough, but it will be enough to basically damage Iran enough, so they will be holding things up. That could be an option. I think most likely option is that. And then how China and Russia is going to react, that is the question, right? And yeah, so in any way, the whole global economy is going to be destroyed. And this is probably they're betting on. And this Epstein class, these gamblers, financial gamblers, they're probably counting on it. They're probably betting on it. They'll probably make trillions of dollars. They will be happy. It's ordinary Americans, ordinary people in the West, and people all over the world are going to die of hunger and energy shortage. Yeah? And these devil class, this evil class, these maniacs, these Nazis, they'll be making billions because they are gambling on the financial markets. I am positive that's what they're going to do, right? So now if you think, so that's option, the nuclear options. Another option, what is the other option? Other option is America will basically, it will be being a moron Donald Trump is. He's gonna say some crap, although he's lost, but he's gonna say, "Oh, I haven't lost, I have won." Let's go away as a defeated army. They're gonna be wiped out from the Middle East. They're gonna be, all the bases are gone, yeah, and Israel is heavily pounded, destroyed as a nation in terms of what they can do, right? Now think if that's the scenario, what's happening right now? Every single basis, every single of these Middle Eastern countries are attacked. And they had an agreement with America that America is going to protect them. Yeah. But look what has happened. Yeah. All the defensive ammunition, everything has gone to Israel to protect Israel. Bahrain is not protected. Dubai is not protected. Qatar is not protected. None of these countries are protected. Right? And now my question to this bastard, to these Middle Eastern thugs, yeah, all these royal families. Look at yourself. You baboons, what have you done to yourself? Right? You are down to a master. Yeah? Right? You slave to this master. That master is run by somebody else. They're defending Israel. No, you just left them in home and dry. Now, ideal thing that should happen, because these like kings in the Middle East, yeah, they're all puppets. They're all Zionist entities. I just hope that Iran damages them enough, and then the people rise up all over Middle East and get rid of these bastards. All these monarchs, they get rid of all of them. Yeah? Then you will see a true civilization will come. Yeah? Right? So that is the ideal outcome. And just look at Saudi Arabia. I just wish the Yemenis, the Pakistanis, the Egyptians, all the other normal people who run Saudi Arabia, just take over the country. Take over the country. And look at Bahrain. Yeah, take over. That's the only, I think, rational outcome that will bring the civilization back. Yeah, to the all over Middle East. And this is the golden opportunity. I don't know whether they will take it. This is the golden opportunity to take over all of this Middle East, make them a true democracy, right? Whatever you say about Turkey and Iran, they have a system. They have a decent system in place. Yeah, there are opportunities for normal people. They're all over Middle East. They're all run by these puppets. Yeah, there's just few people. They made a country out of few people, and that's it, isn't it? Yeah. So this is the time, as soon as, because they had a contract with America, they will protect them. That's what they've been. They are monarchy there because of America. If all the bases are gone, I am pretty confident these monarchs, they will fly the country. They will fly. Yeah, they will flee the country. They will fly out to America, and that will be end of them. And that will be a wonderful, wonderful beginning for all of the Middle East. Right? This is, of course, the best situation. Yeah, for everybody else. Now, I will urge everybody in the West, yeah, and especially the Americans, please, before it's too late, you must realize who your true enemies are. Your enemy is this Zionist devil, is this Zionist barbaric, genocidal, Nazi, Epstein class devil. Yeah, these are your true enemies that destroys your nation. They have destroyed your nation. Look at that. Who is benefiting from it? Yeah. China and Russia must be laughing their head off. Yeah. Look at that. They didn't have to do anything. This one puppet, one mobhead, this Donald Trump, this one lunatic, single-handedly destroyed America and the whole Western system. He's destroying it, and everybody is watching. Everybody is watching. But every single one of us who lives in the West, we know how precious these systems are. It's wonderful, right? Look, I live in London. I love living in London. There is no other place on earth I would live. So we love this country, this system, right? And you know the people in the West, how good they are, how good general people are. But they're run by, the whole system is bought out by these Zionist Nazis. The system is bought out. You complain about third world countries. This is worse than third world countries. because they're all bought. The media is bought. The political class is bought, right? But there's some changes taking place. Very, very recently, I think we had Green Party MP UK. I think it's unbelievable. Yeah. I'll just want to show you. Really, this wonderful lady. She just defeated. So these are signs of wonderful things, right? Hold on, let this ad finish. Here we go.
She calls herself Hannah the Plumber and says she's ready to throw a spanner in the Westminster works.
Well done for the party, yeah.
The first Green MP to ever come into Parliament on a by-election win.
I swear by Almighty God that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to His Majesty King Charles.
But how many more Green Party politicians could follow in her footsteps? Being a by-election winner has its baggage, with expectations riding high. And as she set off from Stockport Station...
Just wonderful. So this, again, people like her, wonderful, wonderful people. You know they're going to serve their people, right? Now, this is a sign. I think she's got 40% of the votes, right? Now, this can happen very easily in the UK. It can happen very easily in the United States, yeah? Because people are shaken up, people realizing it, right? And this is the fear to the Zionists now. They're going to do everything they can to destroy this. But this time, I don't think so. I think they have already... That's why I think Zionism is dead. These monsters, these Nazis will die. But my fear is before they die, they're going to kill everybody else, right? That is my fear, the greatest fear. So now I think I will just play you another video. I think this kind of, I had so much here really I wanted to show, but I'm just going to just run a video of Tucker Carlson. Just listen to him very, very carefully. This short video, but listen to it. So how long is this? Just 1 minute. Just listen word for word what he says, yeah?
The fact that last night in Qatar and Saudi Arabia, authorities arrested Mossad agents planning on committing bombings in those countries. Why?
Right. So this is what's happening. Iran is bombing the American bases in Saudi Arabia, right? This Nazi, Zionist, genocidal maniacs, these devils, they've sent their Mossad agent to Saudi Arabia to bomb the oil fields, right? So blame it on the Iran, but so they want everybody to be destroyed. But these monkeys, these slaves in Saudi Arabian royal family, they've been serving these Zionists for all their life. This lowest kind of Muslims, yeah, they've been watching this genocide, this barbaric. They've killed all of Gaza. They flattened it. Then these royal families in Saudi Arabia, all over Middle East, is sitting. These bastards. I wish that people teaches them a great lesson now. Just listen to this.
Would the Israelis be committing bombings in two Gulf countries, which are also being attacked by Iran? Aren't they on the same side? No. Israel wants to hurt Iran and Qatar and UAE and Saudi and Bahrain and Oman and Kuwait. And they've succeeded. And the third thing you would have to do if you wanted true control over the region is get the US out of the Middle East. And this war is designed to do it because the Israelis know that there is no appetite whatsoever for casualties and that this would cause a political crisis in the United States and that it would most critically convince our Arab allies that the United States is a bad ally. A Saudi Aramco facility went up last night. The Iranians said they didn't do it. Why would they say they didn't do it? Possible Israel did it. Why wouldn't they? Because if you think about it, scaring our other allies in the region, letting them know that they can get attacked and the U.S. will not defend you. You put up with all this crap for decades because you got American troops on your soil and your population doesn't like it, but you do it anyway because you've been told if there was ever a problem, the U.S. will come rescue you. Well, guess what we just learned? The U.S. is not coming to rescue you.
Two fingers now, right? There we go. Just see what I'm saying? And Tucker, just 1 minute, he just wrapped it all up, right?
I have a 134
exactly
IQ.
What they have done, right? So now, this is the time, I believe, for the Western civilization. Ultimately, it is, as I said, I was saying, I'm a Londoner. I wouldn't have I mean, this is so precious. Look, we have got wonderful freedom, no matter how much, of course, China has developed and how much Russia, how powerful they are now. I wouldn't want to live in China. I wouldn't want to live in Russia. I would want to be living in London, right? And there is something wonderful about this civilization, right? And it is about to collapse. And they are letting it happen. These elites are letting it happen. So it's people in the West, they had it too easy for too long, sitting in the houses, enjoying the life. I will say now, this is your time to claim your civilization back. This is the time to do it. You expose for this devil, this demonic Nazi Zionist for what they are, and you destroy them from every stage of your society. You got to destroy Zionism, right? And then just elect people like that Green Party, Hannah, Spencer. Just elect people like that, ordinary people like that, and they have got the principle. They love their country, right? Americans, if they loved their country, they wouldn't be in this position. Look, American system is completely destroyed. This moron, this baboon, this gingerbread man, Donald Trump, he didn't need anybody's permission to go into the war. He's bypassed everything, bypassed Congress and everything. He can do anything he wants. He can drop nuclear weapon if he wants. What kind of system is that? That is he's not following nothing, no rules-based system. He destroyed everything, and there's nothing the American can do to stop him. And a lot of people looks up to the West American system. Look at it. It is worse than any other system in the world. Even third world countries, they've got better system than that. At least, I'm just giving you an example of Bangladesh. Yeah, it's a third world country. It's a small country. People rise up. People have got that. Yeah, young people has got that. They rise up. Yes, the system is not sophisticated, but people care about the country, right? And this Western system, this Western people, I will say, man, wake up. Americans, you wake up. You take your country back. It's the time to take your country back from these monsters. Yeah? From this Epstein class. And Muslims are your allies, biggest allies. I will tell to all the Christians, true Christians of America, Muslims are your biggest friend. They're the most close to you. Just open your eyes and listen to some of your own people. As I say, Scott Ritter, and I'll give you his wonderful Colonel Douglas. Yeah, I mean, there is so many of these. Jeffrey Sachs. There is so many of these like wonderful free Americans. They've been speaking out. I mean, if you look at social media, this is winning the argument now because everybody rejected mainstream media. Nobody watches mainstream media. Yeah. So, and you can see there's a space now. Still there is a space. How long this is going to last, I do not know. There's a space for alternative views. They're coming out of America, and they're coming out of America a lot. Yeah. So that shows there is a resilience in America. Yeah. And it can win. But you have to defeat Zionism. You have to destroy Zionism. Yeah. First job, you destroy Zionism, and then you destroy the Hindutva. The one there, Zionism, if I call it like a big monkey, they're like tiny monkey shit, is in India. This BJP RSS. They're monkey shit. Yeah. But it's coming from the same devil. That you have to destroy. You destroy the Zionists first, and then you destroy the BJP Nazis in India. You have to destroy them. And of course, we need the help of the Indian people to do that. Yeah, they're well capable of doing that. We just have to help them, right? We don't want to destroy India, but Israel needs to be destroyed as a country because these are Nazis. The country is full of Nazis. There are Israeli left, but I do not see much of a difference between Israeli left and right. They're Nazis. Yeah, if you can watch under your eyes, all these children have been killed like that. Yeah, barbarically. You monsters. They're not human beings, right? So that country is full of Nazis, yeah. But India, there is too many good peoples in India, right? Too many good peoples in India. So that's why I think the tiny Nazis, the monkey poos of the Zionist, this BJP RSS, they will be destroyed. yeah, by the Indian themselves. So they are the next enemy. They're not as bad as this monster. The BJP or RSS are not as suicidal as these Zionists. These are suicidal. They will destroy the world. BJP wouldn't, but we can tackle them after. But first, these Nazis must be destroyed. Okay, thank you very much.